At the invitation of the designer Ammar Bashir and under the patronage of His Excellency Sheikh Rashid bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, the Undersecretary of the Ministry of Interior for Nationality, Passports and Residency Affairs, House of Teal was opened in the presence of the Foreign Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Ahmed Al Khalifa and the presence of the President of the Bahrain Culture and Antiquities Authority, Sheikh May Al Khalifa. Also present were a large number of businessmen and celebrities.
This is a beautiful show. It's really an honor to be along with His Excellency Sheikh Rashid and Her Excellency Sheikh May in this auspicious event of opening this beautiful gallery for Ammar Bashir. Ammar Bashir is a world talent. Seriously. He's not local, he's not regional, he's bigger than everything. So I just asked him to guarantee that this store will be the world flagship store.
In his decade-long career, Ammar Bashir has carved out a niche for himself as the go-to designer of atmospheric spaces for some of the Gulf's most daring tastemakers.
I'm happy to be here tonight to see the first exhibit of House of Teal. I'm proud of the exhibit and to see that some of the furniture here is exhibited, designed here in Bahrain and manufactured in Bahrain, and some of them manufactured abroad. Of course, the idea of having furniture that is designed by local artists and local designers is a great one. It encourages youngsters, encourages artists and designers to embark into this field.
Bashir managed to build a multi-million-dollar business entirely through word of mouth. Despite this, his status as a best-kept secret in the region is about to change, thanks to a string of high-profile projects.
Of course, Mr. Ammar Bashir is one of our prominent designers, scenographers. He's an incredible talent. We're very proud to be here today in this beautiful shop. House of Teal offers a variety of exquisite furniture with a high taste. I'm celebrating Ammar's art, his vision, the special effects that he has within this space, especially with the garden room that he has highlighted for all his guests to experience a wonderful setting filled with flowers. This is not to be missed. I would love to see so many people come and enjoy the beauty here.
Today, in the middle of Muharraq city, we'll give you the details for today's lecture at Abdullah Zayed House in Muharraq.
On Monday, March 25, 2019, Abdullah Zayed House for Bahraini Press Heritage hosted a lecture by Lebanese media journalist Giselle Khouri on the freedom of expression and the status of media in the Arab world. Giselle Khouri highlighted various aspects of media freedom in the Middle East. She also talked about the changes in the media landscape in terms of the level of press freedoms in the expression and pluralism of media. She also talked about different mechanisms of action for media institutions and social media, and took the dimensions of the lecture and other questions, and also answered some of the questions that were asked previously to her. This was part of the cultural season of the Sheikh Ibrahim Center for Culture and Research in conjunction with the Spring of Culture 2019 events. Giselle Khouri is a Lebanese media journalist who studied media and history at the University of Beirut and is currently presenting the program Al-Mashhad on the BBC Arabic screen since 2013. In addition to this program, she is also a renowned journalist who hosted and produced a number of dialogue programs establishing a name for herself on the Arab media scene, including MBC and Al Arabiya. She is the president of Samir Qasr Foundation.
اولا يعني مثل ما قلت انا البحرين عاده ما برفض دعوه لانه بحبها وبحب ناسها كثير. أنا ما بحب الندوات الكبيرة هيك، هيدي فيها حميمية، بعدين البيوت الشيخة ماي بياخدوا العقل، فما فيك إلا ما أنت يعني تتفاعل مع هذا الجو الثقافي، بتحس كأنه واحد حرية هيك وحده بجزيرة كبيرة. أهمية إنه لازم نتناقش، اسمع ناس هون ويسمعوني. أنا جاية من المشرق وهن بالخليج، تماما مثل ما وقت روح على تونس أو الجزائر كمان. يعني نحن عالم عربي كبير بس كتير أوقات ما بنعرف كتير بعضنا، وكل تواصل أنا معه. أولا بدي أشكر الشيخة ماي لأنه هي تاني مرة أنا بجي بعطي ندوة خلال 10 سنوات. أنا كتير بحب الشغل اللي عملته، وبحس إنه البحرين فيها ثقافة هيك بخفر وبأناقة.
Abdullah Zaid House continues to attract researchers and thinkers from around the world here in the middle of Al Muharraq city. Salim Al-Mannai, Bahrain International Channel.
So we have here today two passionate, amazing artists, Ziako and Alex. They are here to perform in Bahrain and came all the way from France.
In celebration of the French language, La Francophonie, the French embassy to Bahrain, and the Alliance Française Bahrain organized a series of events to celebrate in their second home, Bahrain.
So please share with us, what is the goal of today's workshop?
Le workshop va nous servir en fait.
The goal of this workshop is to meet new people and through music composition, either in French or in English, share like musical moments with everyone.
Et pouvoir échanger nos deux cultures à travers la musique tout simplement.
So please tell us, how do you feel about being here in Bahrain, in the Middle East, and playing your music here?
Alors on a été accueillis au Bahreïn magnifiquement.
It was very welcoming. Since the first day, we visited the French school of Bahrain and they made us feel very welcome. We had a concert at the Alliance Française yesterday where two local talents, Abdallah on the cajon and Azim playing guitar, joined us and we had a lot of fun. Everything went well and we're hoping that it carries over today.
Racine, il y a des traces, il y a des vidéos en fait qui vont être disponibles bientôt.
Well, for me, it's like a super adventure. I'm really happy to be here. It's like a discovery for me, new culture, new country. I don't even think I want to go back to France. I want to stay here and play and discover like the local artists.
Le souk au Bahreïn, tout, c'est voilà, l'accueil est magnifique.
Would you collaborate with Bahraini artists? Have you listened to Arabic music? What do you think about that?
Donc hier,
Well, actually, last night we got to play with two local artists, and I thought it was a very unique and new experience. It brought some new colors to our group, and I think it was very enriching.
ça a amené plein de nouvelles couleurs à notre projet, à Ziako, donc c'était vraiment intéressant pour nous. Voilà.
On March 20th, the day of La Francophonie, the Alliance Française welcomed Ziako, a band composed of two talented French musicians that dazzled the audience with a wonderful performance and entertained them with their energetic rhythm. Not only entertainment, their folk songs with fine lyrics are an invitation to language and cultural exchange.
So now we'll know why the French embassy is inviting its artists here to Bahrain and how is this beneficial for cultural exchange?
Yeah, I would say that an artist, and especially a musician, is somebody who can communicate very easily because there is no language barrier. Actually, the music is the language, and everybody can speak the language, either playing or listening or exchanging with music in a community, in a theater, or in a place, any kind of place like this very nice place here, the Mashik Art Center. And it's very important for France. As you know, culture is very important in France. It's a major subject, I would say, in the life of people. And we like to share this with the countries who are on the same wavelength. And I must say that after 5 years in Bahrain, I think we have a lot to share in Bahrain because the art and the creativity plays a big role in this country, which has such a long history and a strong cultural identity. So French and Bahraini have a lot to share, And we love to bring over this many kinds of artists, whether they are performing artists or fine art artists or poets. We brought also filmmakers and so many others. So it's something I love to do, and I hope I will do again and for a long time.
Moreover, Ziaco also held a French songs workshop on the next day at Mashq Art Space, which is a wonderful gallery hosting artistic activities from Bahrain and all over the world. The workshop was a wonderful opportunity for participants to learn to sing one song in French, even if they do not know the language, and one song in English. It was a real cultural exchange experience and a celebration of Bahraini-French collaboration in arts.
We have here Ali, he's the owner of Mashq Space that is hosting the workshop. So what do you think about their music?
Sure, the music and art is a global language, and by colors and by the tunes, maybe we can express our feelings, thoughts, dreams, and another people who maybe doesn't know our language, maybe they feel it, they understand the meaning of the different colors. Maybe we are using the red, black or white colors. It's like have the common meanings, and also the music. This maybe if you are playing a sad rhythm, it will deliver to a lot of people around the world. So you don't need a language, a language to translate it to them. It just go through direction through their hearts, feelings, mind. This is the power of the art and the music that I think we have to use it more and more, and even Bahrain or our countries.
They say that music speaks all languages, and today music is bringing the Bahraini and French cultures together. Reporting for Bahrain International, I'm Heba Abdel Ghaffar.
Arad Fort is one of the first landmarks to be seen in the Kingdom of Bahrain. This is because of its proximity to the Bahrain International Airport in the city of Muharraq, which is located in the northwest of the village of Arad, which is also in the city of Muharraq. The castle was built between the end of the 15th century and the beginning of the 16th century during the Portuguese to colonial period, and it also has an important military location where it was located on the sea and thus ensured the control of the beaches from any outside attack. The square is shaped in every corner. There is a revolving tower with shooting holes and the southwest tower opposite to the sea. The biggest of these towers is connected to upper passageways with small openings used to shoot out prominent noses to protect the shooters. A water trench surrounding the outer wall of the castle and a bridge is built across the moat and leads to the castle. This trench is filled with fresh groundwater that is also supplying the castle's water needs. There are 2 gates to the castle and places to sit behind them in a carefully chosen location so that the beautiful cold air currents that carry the breeze from the seaside can pass through them. The restoration of the castle took about 4 years, from the study of its construction and archaeological excavations to a very comprehensive understanding of the castle building and its uses.